Man, hallelujah, shalom. Yeah, all praise to the Most High. In the name of His Son, Yahooshi. I hope y'all receive the Ruach in this message. Okay, just want to show y'all what blasphemy really looks like. The Messiah father, the father, Yahuwah, said in Mark 9:7, said, "This is my son, who I love. Listen to him." Now, check this dude out. This dude is very known in the group, the law, this group right here, the law of the gospel. Now he obviously Torah centered. You know what I'm saying? This is a prime example of carnality of the testimonies of Rabbi Yahushua, you know, the Prince of Peace. You know, saying that he loved them harlots. That's what a harlot is, you know. So, you know, in the Old Testament speaks about harlotry and all that. Yeah. But you gotta understand that Mary called Magdalene, you know, and Joanna and Susanna. Understand that all these women were, you know, women that live in Judea at that time called Judea. You know what I'm saying? The inhabitants of Judea. So people who observed the teachings through Moses, you know. So you telling me it was a wicked thing for the mashyach to help real people back to the Most High, getting them away from wickedness, or no, helping them turn away from the wickedness that they were a part of, that they was dipping and dabbing in, you know what I'm saying, through in their lives, right? Or dealing with evil spirits or evil ruachs within them. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody ain't perfect, but there does come a time when a person feel like they need to do a change. So when you think about carnal people like Tyron, sound like Tyrone. Ironic. But anyway, you know, you can't listen to people like this. You could kind of see what he's saying, you know, because he basically quoting something or conveying a message from a person who was cardinal too of the mashyach. And you know, there are, I ain't gonna say all strippers because I don't know what all strippers do, but when you watch movies or and when you watch these little videos that they show on social media and stuff like that, you know there are strippers that do pray before they go out and they do these Gentiles type of stuff, stripping, you know. This ain't judging, because what you're really saying is that you don't want somebody condemning you. Ain't nobody condemning you. If you know scripture, you know what the scriptures say. If you believe in the mashyach, you know what the scriptures say about harlotry, being a harlot, you know, whoremongering, you know. You should know what it says. Maybe your pastor may have mentioned it. You know, but anyway, though, you gotta have the Hebrew mindset, and the Messiah had a Hebrew mindset when he came across the women in this passage that he quoted in Luke 8. You gotta understand that the Messiah was applying love thy neighbor as thyself. isn't that one of the greatest commandments that one of the scribes asked him about? What are the greatest commandments out of all the commandments? You know what I'm saying? So what is the problem? Like, what is really the problem? Why is there so much hatred to this Yahudi man, right? A man from the tribe of Judah, an Israelite man. You know what I'm saying? From quote unquote self-proclaimed Israelites, whether they claim a tribe or not, but most likely they do, and they against a fellow teacher of the laws, statutes, and commandments, the same teachings conveyed through Moses. He just had a greater understanding than the Pharisees. Why you think it says unless your your knowledge is greater, I'm paraphrasing, is greater than the Pharisees, you should not inherit the kingdom of the Most High, Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? His science, which is knowledge, according to the Hebrew, when you look that up, his science was way above the Pharisees, because the Pharisees only knew Moses and they were ignorant of Moses. You had Tyron acknowledge love thy neighbor as thyself, he wouldn't even say what he said, talking about as a fun fact. It was a fun fact that Yahshua the Christ loved them hoes. Excuse me, mama, I know you hear me cursing, and I know you on my page, but bear with me. Understand that the mashyach did not love harlots. He loved them sisters. Why? Because he knew that they were his sisters. You know what I'm saying? They may not be a part of the same family. You know what I'm saying? They could probably be from another family of the tribe of Judah, or of Benjamin, because you know Benjamin joined themselves with the tribe of Judah to convey, keep going, the southern kingdom. So Judah tribe was not the only tribe that was in southern kingdom. Read the book of Chronicles and the Kings and the book of Samuel. You know, but anyway, he did not love hoes, quote unquote hoes. He loved his sisters. He reeled them out of the darkness, because all of them had their own individual darkness or pathway that led them into a specific level of darkness. And when the mashyach came, he reeled them to him. He reeled them to him. And when you are reeled to the mashyach and you start being a part of his ministry and all this stuff that you read about it, because it says, which minister unto him of their substances. Right? Being healed. It's like once you healed by the mashyach, you're going to start following him. Why? Obviously you believed in him because he just got done healing you. Why would you want to turn away from the mashyach or from that brother that helped you? You know what I'm saying? You want to deal with people that helps you. You don't want to deal with nobody that don't want to help you. You know what I'm saying? You can see how he say this man is not a helpful person. He is Torah center. All he know is Moses. He's not dealing with anything before Moses or even after Moses. So how can you really believe of a diaspora? You know what I'm saying? So you will have to believe in the New Testament because it speaks about the foretelling of the diaspora. Yahshua the Mashiach. If you don't, if you have to take heed to the Most High, because the Most High said to listen to His Son. Yeah, Moses was there, Elijah was there, but he said, listen to the son who was there. And who did he convey that message to? That order, or you probably would consider Mark 9:7 not just an order but a command. Take it how you want it, but whatever your daddy say or whatever your father say, it goes. But when you're dealing with the Most High, you know it's all about morality with the Most High, righteousness, right? Dealing with right and wrong. So why would the Most High trick you into telling his son's students, aka disciples, to continue to listen to his son? He said that's his beloved son. It's very different when you dive into the Hebrew, understanding what the Most High, the voice from the cloud says, right? Ain't that Torah? The cloud. Did not the children of Israel deal with a cloud? Come on. Folks don't know Torah, man. They talking about they Torah center. Follow the mashyach. He will lead you to all truths. And if he can't show you a specific truth, it's not ready for you to receive that yet. You have to earn truths, by the way. You have to earn these things. So that's why you have to pray to the Most High in the name of his son, right? The person that you believe in all the miracles and all the wonders that he did, the ministry, how he broke down stuff, you know what I'm saying, to the Israelites for a better understanding of the way of living of life. You know what I'm saying? Because they was too carnal under the mindset given to generation from Moses. They went astray. They went astray under the teachings of Yahuwah through Moses. So now people are going straight of the teachings of Yahuwah through Yahshua. Who is greater, a servant or a prince? And this prince is of peace. Well, let me correct that. He's not just a prince of peace. He is a prince of rest. Nuwak. You know what I'm saying? That's Genesis, meaning rest. Genesis, the beginning. So in the beginning was rest. Oh, snap. In the beginning was rest. And the rest was with Yah. And the rest manifested in the flesh. You don't get it, the Hebrew mindset, man. Seek the mashyach, he will lead you all truth. Beware of these Pharisees, these Sadducees, these Sahedrin people in these latter days. Beware.